Today, I told the mother of a bride her video booking for Saturday was cancelled. You know how sometimes you get requests from people and you know from the first moment they're gonna be trouble? Oh, I'm so excited to read the rest of this. Who's being the trouble? Here's how this one went. 30 January. Get a call from Bella wanting me to book her in for 22 March 22nd. Why do you type like that? I happened to be available. I said I would send her my package info and we could discuss what she wanted. She said she didn't really care, just to book her in. All right. I mean, you know, sometimes you don't know right away what you want. It's fine. Then said the wedding was in the next nearest city, 100 kilometers away, and I would do it cheaper for cash. Instant red flags. Wish I had a red flag. That'd be funny to wave around. Oh, and would I do it for cheaper for cash? I sent her the wedding package info. No response. 18 February. I get a text from her asking if she was still booked Asked her if she was still booked in for 22nd March. I said her date was penciled in, but booking isn't confirmed until money is received. I feel like I look so bright right now. Oh, watch out, Gremlin Jesus is gonna get ya! She said she wanted the ceremony-only package and said if I send my bank details, she'll transfer the deposit. I asked her to reply back to the email with the price list, and I would write up an agreement so everything could go ahead. I asked for all the details like names, address, location of ceremony, etc. She sent back his and her names, no address, incomplete ceremony location.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Why?
You just can't get into it because they...
That's a huge pet peeve of mine. It's like, they're giving clear instructions. Just do it. Against my better judgment. Oh no, what are you doing? I used the supplies info to write up the agreement for them both to sign. Agreement also said full payment must be received by 8 March at the latest. I was being generous. Poor sweet baby angel. You probably shouldn't have done that. I also attached the invoice with my bank details. 27 February, she sends back agreement only signed by herself. Said partner couldn't sign because he's in a different state. Or you could forward it to him and then he could sign it, and then if it's like physical, you could fax it over. There's ways to make it happen. Or you didn't even have to like have him sign it. Like you could have just gotten his permission and signed it yourself. Not me encouraging plagiarism. Shh. FBI, open up! It's like if he agrees and he's not physically there, you just sign it. 10 March, text message. What day would you like me to come and pay you? I said I was away for work and best thing would be to transfer to my bank account. 13 March, text message. What are your bank details? Bank details were on the invoice. Just look at what I gave you! 14 March, phone call from her mother asking what arrangements her daughter had made. She said she'd been meaning to come and pay me in person but hadn't had a chance. I said she booked a 3-hour ceremony-only package. At first she wanted in the package to start with getting shots of the dress at the hotel where they'd be getting ready and then going to the ceremony. Then she realized that none of the reception would be captured. When I told her the price for the next package up, that's an 8-hour option. She was shocked, bamboozled by the price increase. An extra $1,100 for food. For food! Raid Amanda! Where did the F even come from? 2 videographers for 8 hours. So she asked, could I start at the ceremony at 3:30 and then go to the reception and just film the father-daughter dance and then finish? And this is the mother speaking? I mean, yeah, you can do whatever you want. Oh no, she's asking if you could do that. Just film the father-daughter dance. I thought the mother was saying, can I just do that? And you're just sitting there like, you can literally do whatever you want. I said I could if they had it all done by 6:30. She asked if she could see some examples of my work and then she would get her husband to transfer me the money that night. I sent an example of one of my ceremony-only videos. 18 March. I sent an email to say that if payment wasn't received that day, I would be forced to cancel the booking. No response. Just respond! 19 March. I sent a text message to Bella and her mother saying that unfortunately I've been burned by non-payment in the past and I have no other choice but to cancel the booking. No response! Man! 20 March. Today. Today? Wait. Huh? What? You wrote this the day of? That's great. Did that work? Oh, it made it worse. Hang on. Fast as it's gray till it's not gonna get all smudgy. I get a phone call from the mother. We really loved your example video and want something just like that. Excuse me. Did you not see literally the emails and texts and probably calls too? I said, unfortunately, I'm no longer able to help them. I have a signed agreement from her daughter agreeing to my terms that they needed to pay no later than 8 March. Oh, and it's in that contract. This is why you always have a contract. I had given them plenty of chances, and as no payment was received, I've canceled the booking. The mother started immediately backtracking, saying she'd transfer the money right now. Whoa! What is this, inventing Anna? You take wire transfer? I said, it's too late. She then asked me if I know anyone else who would do it. Even if that was by accident and unintentional, like, sorry, you gotta like set reminders or you gotta check your messages. Like, this is in the contract. So if the benefit of the doubt is not accurate and they just were trying to like steal services, even more so. No! I'm not great at confrontation and this whole thing was agonizing for me. I feel like an absolute a-hole for canceling, but I know the whole thing would have turned into an even bigger nightmare. Please tell me I did the right thing. Yeah, it was in your contract. And you were even really nice earlier about, what was it? Just that yeah, they didn't even give you all the information that you literally needed. You were really nice about that. And like being generous and everything. Oh, like even the full payment had to be by the 8th. So maybe it's supposed to be sooner than that. You were already being generous, apparently. TLDR, bride and mother stuffed me around for payment and then wanted me to... Stuffed around. That's such a funny phrase. What is it? Never heard that before. And wanted me to suggest someone else to do their wedding 2 days out when I told them their booking was canceled. It definitely would have been like super nice of you to suggest somebody. I'm guessing you didn't, but not your problem. You were following your own contract. That's exactly what you should do. Maintain boundaries. It's like either they kept forgetting even though you sent like repeated reminders, or they were really trying to just like scam you. Either way, you protected yourself and that's good. No tomfoolery here. Thank you. Some things that happened at my wedding. I got a short and sweet little list here. People asking us to add extra guests last minute. We complied for some reason, because you're trying to be nice. Then did not even show up. Never reached out to us after either. Don't be these people. Yeah, that's a bit yikes. Like, why make adding extra desks? Yes, bunch of desks at the wedding. Extra guests, and then they just don't even come? That's annoying. A bridesmaid and groomsmen were married. They divorced shortly before the wedding due to an affair. It was weird. Oh. Interesting. Like maybe one of them or both of them came to the wedding. Oh! Oh, I'm a dum-dum. A bridesmaid and groomsmen were married. So they were in the wedding, so it was awkward. Ugh. Where's my brain today? Clearly not in my skull. So I was like, oh, I guess like maybe they just didn't come. They were in the wedding party, banana brain. Call me banana bread because my brain got squishy. People asking to bring their kids. We said no as we had no room. They brought the kids anyway. One had the stomach flu. Ugh. It's one thing to be like bummed about your kid not being able to come, I suppose. But you know, no kid weddings, they're a thing. I feel like in past videos, I've like criticized them. I'm not even really sure why, because there's nothing wrong with that. Live and learn, you know? But yeah, it's one thing to be like bummed about that, but you bring the kid anyway while they're sick? No. Our cake came crooked and falling over. Looked like from Sleeping Beauty. We didn't want that. I still left a great review at the bakery. I'm not sure why, but it did taste good. I know you mean I'm not sure why it was tilted, but it's just funny to imagine. You're like, I don't know why it tasted good. That was kind of you to still leave a good review. Like, I'm sure it still tastes great. Honestly, sounds like you were a good sport about it, which honestly makes just for a fun story. Like now, makes for a fun story. My aunt snorting the lines in the bathroom. Ah, this was meant to be a very classy wedding. Yeah, that's something. Hope she's getting the help she needs, but wow. How inappropriate. Someone's +1 that we did not know ended up vomiting on a bridesmaid's dress after drinking too much. Ugh. That's embarrassing for everybody. The person throwing up, and they don't even know you that much. That poor bridesmaid. Poor everyone for witnessing that. It's a bad time all around. Just the worst amusement park ride you could ever be on. And did I mention the power went out in the venue during dinner time? Like, nah, that one was just intentional. A cousin playing a prank. Or a super spy catching a villain. Amidst all that tomfoolery, we will end with something happy. Literally, no real reason, just happy. No reason to the post, just want to say, I'm so happy to be getting married to my best friend, and we've been through so much in the 5 years, and I truly feel he's my best friend. That's how it should be! Built me back up from my lowest point and held me up and I him. Never wanted to get married, and now I'm crying at heart-shaped baking tins. We are making our own. That's so cute. Delete if not allowed or pointless. Happiness is never pointless. That is so cute. Also smart, like just baking your own. That's why it's so funny when people, they get so caught up in like the minutia of it all and things start getting expensive and stressful, and yeah, absolutely, that is real, especially when you want the wedding the way you want, as should. But there are certain things that you can do to make it cheaper and still make it nice. This person is a perfect example of that. Like, make your own cake. take pictures with an iPhone. iPhones are pretty good. Like if you're, like not the best, obviously, not as good as like a photographer, but if you can't afford like a professional grade photographer, maybe you either find someone who's like just getting started, so they'll be a lot cheaper. But I love this example of like, yeah, just making our own. That is so sweet. I'm so happy for you. Congrats. We all love a feel-good finale. We need it to balance out the tomfoolery. There's a lot of stinky people out there, but there's also some very lovely people out there. And the comment of this video is going to be from my last video where I posted some of just my relaxing music, which I was really happy to do. It was a nice, like, both palette cleanser as well as just like, hey, I make music, by the way. Just haven't done it in a long time. But I love this person's comment. It really, this was exactly what I was looking for. This is from, ooh, is it Peter Todorov? Hope I'm saying that right. 5328. Not going to lie, this beautiful music came right in time and helped me a lot. As I've got important projects to work on, I just played it on repeat and so far, so good. Thank you very much for the music and overall the great work. Have a good day, a great weekend, and best wishes to you, all the viewers/listeners and comment readers, as none is to be left behind. Exactly. Every single one, really, every single one of you, even if you don't ever comment, that's fine. I'm just so happy you're here. And to all of you that do comment, thank you so much. All of you that like or share it, thank you so much. Like me being able to do this would literally not be possible without all of you, because like I'm making this, but you know, you guys are watching for some reason. I just really appreciate it. And yeah, that was exactly what I wanted out of that. If you haven't checked that out, it's just a compilation of some of my like relaxing music. I specifically titled it for like anxiety relief, but it's great for like sleeping or studying or whatever you want, you know? When making that video, it was really nice to just listen to those again, because it you know, remembered how much I enjoyed making those and how proud I am of those. So that will be it today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're doing well, but if not, I hope this video has brightened your day at least a little bit. If you have any stories you'd like to share, wedding or otherwise, you can either email me or there's links in the description. So I'll see you next time. Take care of yourselves and each other, do your best to be a good human, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!